Dear future mother of my children, if only you knew how many times I've seen you in the quiet corners of my mind. Not your face, not your name, but the feeling of you, the warmth of your presence, the echo of your laughter filling the walls of a home we haven't built yet. I can almost see you, sitting near the window, your hair catching the light, your smile melting away the noise of the world. I don't know where you are tonight. Maybe you're walking through life unaware that somewhere, a heart beats in rhythm with yours. But I feel you. I feel your energy, your calm, your softness, as if the universe keeps whispering your name to my soul. You probably don't realize it, but every single thing I do these days feels like a quiet preparation for you. The way I practice patience, the way I hold my temper, the way I work on becoming more grounded. It's all because I know you deserve the best version of me. I'm not trying to be perfect, but I'm trying to be ready. Ready for a love that will last, ready for a woman whose strength and tenderness will challenge me to grow every day. I don't want to be half of a man when you arrive. I want to be whole. The kind of man who gives you peace, who makes you feel safe to dream, to breathe, to just be. Sometimes late at night, I wonder how it will happen. The moment our worlds finally meet, maybe it'll be quiet and unplanned. You'll be standing in line for coffee, or walking down a street lost in thought, and something inside me will simply know. A small voice inside will whisper, "It's her." And maybe, just maybe, you'll feel it too. That gentle pull, that familiar warmth that says, this isn't just another moment. This is the beginning. I imagine the first time I'll hear your voice, soft and real. I imagine the way you'll smile. The way your laughter will sound like something I've been waiting for without knowing it. I've spent years thinking about the kind of love I want for us. Not the kind that burns out when life gets hard, but the kind that grows stronger in the storm. The love that finds peace even in chaos. I want to hold your hand when you're tired, to listen when the world feels heavy. I want to be the one who reminds you that you are never alone. One day, when we have children, I want them to look at you and see everything beautiful that life can offer. Your kindness, your strength, your gentleness, your grace. I'll tell them stories about the day I met you, how I almost couldn't believe you were real, how I knew my world had changed forever. I'll tell them about your heart, the most precious thing I have ever held. Because love, I've learned, isn't built on grand gestures or perfect moments. It's built in the small, quiet things. The mornings when you reach for me half asleep, the laughter that spills over breakfast, the soft touch that says I'm here. Those are the moments I'll treasure forever. I imagine our future, a small home filled with laughter, with little footsteps and big dreams. Nights spent talking about everything and nothing. Disagreements that end in an embrace instead of silence, a love that's human, imperfect but always forgiving. Sometimes, it feels like I've already lived it before. Like our souls have met in another life, and all we're doing now is finding our way back to each other. Maybe you're reading this someday, smiling softly, wondering if these words are meant for you. They are. Every sentence, every pause, every heartbeat behind them. I believe love has its own way of traveling through time, space and silence, always finding the heart it's meant for. I'm not searching for perfection. I don't need someone who has everything figured out. I want someone real. Someone who still believes in love, even after being broken. Someone who still hopes. Someone who still tries. I want someone who knows that love isn't perfect, but it's worth fighting for. And when we finally sit together, maybe you resting your head on my shoulder, maybe the world quiet for a moment, I'll realize that I've been waiting for that silence my entire life. That peace. That home. You'll probably laugh when I tell you that I always knew it would be you, even before I met you. You'll roll your eyes and call it something from a movie. But I'll smile, because it won't be fiction. It'll be truth. There will be days we disagree, days when the weight of life feels heavy, but I promise I will never walk away when things get difficult. I'll stay. Always. Because you're not just the woman I'll love. You're the woman I've been preparing my whole life to meet. I'll listen. I'll fight for us. Because love, real love, deserves that much. It deserves effort, care, and time. I'll never let you feel unseen or unheard. Not when I've waited this long to find you. Somewhere out there, you're living your story. Maybe healing from something. Maybe learning to love yourself again. Maybe building your dreams without realizing that soon, someone will be right there beside you, cheering you on. That someone is me.
There's something I've never said out loud before when I think about the future. I don't see luxury, fame, or perfection. I seize moments. I see the sound of your laughter echoing through our kitchen. I see you dancing barefoot while you cook. I see your hands holding our baby for the first time. Your eyes filled with tears, wonder, and love so pure it quiets the world. I see myself beside you, my hand resting over yours, and in that stillness I'll realize this is what life was always meant to be. One day, when our children are old enough to ask how I knew you were the one, I'll smile and say, because she brought me peace, not fireworks, not magic, just peace. The kind that silences the noise inside your soul. The kind that makes you stop searching. The kind that feels like a home. Every sunrise I see reminds me we're a little closer to that day. Every prayer I whisper has your name in it, even if I don't yet know how to say it. Every night, when I look at the stars, I wonder if you're looking too, if you feel the same invisible thread pulling us toward each other. When our paths finally cross, I look at you and say, I've been waiting for you. And you'll smile because deep down, you know it wasn't by chance. It was destiny, unfolding in its perfect time. Until then, I'll keep building, growing, and becoming the man who deserves you. I'll keep preparing a life worthy of the love we'll share. And when you finally arrive, every word I've ever held back, every emotion I've tucked away will pour out in that one moment when the future I've prayed for finally stands before me and smiles. Every night before I fall asleep, I think of you again. I wonder if somewhere under the same moon you feel the same quiet longing. It's strange, isn't it? To miss someone you've never met, to feel connected to a soul you've never touched. But somehow I do. Every heartbeat feels like it's waiting for you. Every moment feels incomplete until your presence fills it. Sometimes I imagine your laugh, your voice, your warmth, and for a fleeting second, it feels like you're already here. Maybe love doesn't begin when two people meet. Maybe it starts long before that, when two hearts begin searching for each other without even realizing it. Maybe every heartbreak, every lonely night, every lesson was preparing me for you. I've met people who came and went, but none ever felt like home. None made me stop searching, but the thought of you, even without knowing your face, makes me want to wait, to be patient, to believe. Because some loves are worth waiting a lifetime for. I can almost see how our story might begin simply, beautifully. A random encounter that doesn't feel random at all. You'll walk by and something will shift. Time will slow, the world will fade, and it'll be you. You might not notice me at first, but I will. I'll notice your eyes, the warmth in your voice, the way your presence calms the air around you. I'll know in that instant that every moment before this one led me right to you. Sometimes I dream about it. I'm standing somewhere quiet, maybe by the ocean, maybe beneath a sky full of stars. Everything feels still, and then you appear. You don't say a word, you just smile. That soft, knowing smile that says everything words never could. My heart recognizes you instantly. I always wake up after that, but each time I do, I feel peace. Like I've just seen a glimpse of the future waiting for us. And when we finally talk for the first time, it won't matter where we are or what we say. It'll feel natural, easy, like two souls picking up a conversation that's been paused for centuries. You'll tell me about your favorite things, your dreams, your fears, and I listen, truly listen, because every word from you will matter. And when you laugh, I'll memorize the sound. It'll stay with me forever. But more than the first meeting, I dream about the life we'll build, the ordinary, beautiful details that make love real. Waking up to your sleepy smile, cooking together and arguing playfully over recipes, sitting close on the couch long after the world has gone quiet, going for late night drives, saying nothing, just holding hands, feeling the peace of knowing we finally found each other. Because love like that doesn't need noise, it just needs truth. And when I find you, when we find us, I'll never let go. I've often wondered what that moment will feel like. The one where our waiting finally ends. Maybe it will be quiet, maybe surrounded by noise, but inside me, there will only be stillness. The kind of stillness that comes when your soul recognizes home. I imagine looking into your eyes and realizing I've been searching for that gaze all my life. The warmth, the calm, the silent promise that I don't have to search anymore. I'll take your hand, and everything before that moment, every heartbreak, every lonely night, every prayer whispered into the dark, will finally make sense, because it all led me to you. And when you smile, I'll know I was right to wait. The world will blur, and for a few seconds, it'll just be us, two souls that took the long way to find each other. Maybe we'll laugh about it later, how long it took, how many wrong turns we both made before arriving here. But in that moment, there won't be any regret, only gratitude. Gratitude that life didn't give us what we wanted too early. Gratitude that we met when we were ready, not perfect, but real. Two people who had to learn, to heal, to grow before being able to love each other the way we were always meant to. I can see it now, the way your presence will quietly transform everything around me. The way even ordinary moments will feel extraordinary because they have you in them. Morning coffee will taste better when you're sitting across from me. Rain will sound softer when we're watching it together. Silence won't feel empty anymore. It'll feel like peace. That's what your love will bring. Peace, not the absence of chaos, but the comfort of knowing that no matter what life brings, we'll face it together. There will be days when we won't get everything right, when we'll misunderstand each other, when life will test us in ways we can't predict. But I promise you this, I won't run. I won't shut down or hide behind pride. I'll choose you again and again, especially on the hard days. Because real love isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It's about standing beside each other even when it's not easy. You'll never have to question my loyalty, my care, or my effort. When I say I'll fight for us, I mean it with every heartbeat. You see, I don't want a love that burns fast and fades away. I want the slow, steady kind, the kind that deepens with time, the kind that feels stronger even after the storms. I want us to grow old knowing that we never gave up on what we built. I want laughter that echoes through years, memories that keep us warm when the world gets cold. I want to wake up decades from now, look at you, and still feel like the luckiest man alive, because I already know I will be. Sometimes I think about how we'll tell our story, maybe to our children, maybe to friends, maybe to no one but ourselves. We'll look back on the waiting, the wondering, the longing, and we'll realize it was never wasted time. It was preparation. Every ache, Every lonely night, every unanswered question shaped us into who we needed to be for each other. You'll laugh when I say it, but it's true. Our story began long before our eyes met. It began in every moment we learned what love is not, so that when we finally found the real thing, we'd recognize it instantly. And when that day comes, when I finally hold you in my arms, I won't need words. The silence between us will say everything. The waiting will end and the living will begin. I'll whisper a quiet thank you to the universe for leading me to you. Because no matter how far apart we once were, love, true love, always finds its way home. And you, my love, are my home.